Hello, everyone. I've spoken about this some months ago, I believe, but I know I've spoken about it. But I'm going to talk about it again in light of what happened yesterday. This issue of there seemed to be a relationship between politics and politics, crime, and the entertainment industry in Nigeria. There really seems to be there's this relationship that they have that it's going on for them. It's crazy. It's crazy. And for me, I started looking at it, very well after the 2023 election to see how that whole crime, trafficking, whatever, smuggling, whatever it is, politics itself, and also in terms of entertainment and there's just something going on in that whole zone, and it's really sad. It's really sad. One of the things that happened yesterday, of course, was Teni, the entertainer. She's one of Nigeria's famous singers, and she's quite popular. She has her own space. She occupies her own space, and she owns it. And then there was this video that she put out of herself rolling on the floor and stuff like that for a guy who has been accused of smuggling, and who was caught on camera, you know, threatening a custom officer. There's a sting operation that was done on him with a lot of revelation that has come out. The Nigerian custom hasn't done anything about him. The EFCC hasn't done anything about it. The Nigerian police hasn't done anything about it. Although Nigeria doesn't even have a government, the illegitimate government currently here hasn't done anything about it also. And so it's been there. But rather what they have done is that it's the person who investigated the whole issue that they have a warrant out there for the person's arrest. And I think I just saw that they also arrested someone, a reporter who worked with him. They invited the chairman of the board of the publishing house, by the police. They invited them. The chairperson is actually a female, and so all of this is, and then Teni on her own, what do you call it now, on her own what do you call this thing, page, Twitter page, formerly X page, formerly known as Twitter, posted it. Let me just look for that particular tweet and what she said, and that sort of like led. She said, "I met IB the Dende for plane. Baba don't drop. Oh, make I land first. I go share update." And then, she's seen rolling on the floor, and just being rolling on the floor, hugging him, lying down flat. There was one man behind, that was just sort of like looking at them with a smile. I'm he's wondering what's going on here. Maybe who is this? Is this someone, for you to roll? And the thing that it's so funny. It's how she was the one who posted this on her own page. It's not as if somebody saw her took it. So she was the one who came out, and I don't know how she felt comfortable sharing something like that. Was for some people, they say it's respect, respect and all of that. But beyond that, also is to say this is someone who was accused of a crime, and I was thinking about it. I'm like, okay, for some people, smuggling is not really a crime to them. They really might not see it as any big deal. Okay, yeah, you're smuggling, but it's not just. This is someone who has been accused of smuggling, not just smuggling, but bringing in drugs. They've been accused of drug running, gun running, smuggling in drugs, and they even said motorcycles that terrorists use, that these are the people who bring them in. These are some of the allegations, that are out there. And there have been a lot of reaction from people in terms of the way they reacted to it. A lot of people felt disappointed. But then some people say, why are you disappointed? I mean, that she has always eulogized criminals. Even her main first her first song that went viral for your case. I mean, she was the one that made people to know MC Oluomo. And I did see a lot of, expos where people are saying that they never knew about MC Oluomo until she did that song. And literally, same thing for me. I've never heard of MC Oluomo until Teni actually did that song on MC Oluomo, and so it's same with a lot of people. But the thing also, one of the things that for me, I found intriguing, and I've really, I think if maybe people will do more like study on it, or like or investigation or something, is how this entertainment, crime, and politics sort of like they have the same place that they all meet. There's this, you know there's this thing that goes into it, and well, it's I don't even know really. For me, at this stage I really don't even know what to say about that whole thing. But I know a lot of people were quite disappointed. But we are a country where uh, as long as you have money, you will always have support base. As long as you have money, you always have people that will defend you. As long as you have money and you're ready to spend that money for this thing, you always get people that will do whatever it is that needs to be done. And unfortunately, we've gotten to a place in life, in our nationhood, where integrity is sort of like mocked, character is mocked. So when people who do things based on values, based on integrity, based on character, they always look at them and sort of like mock them. And so it's always like, oh, okay, you're not collecting money. Sit down there, you go die there, poverty go kill you, all sorts of things. And we've gotten into a place where more and more and more, if you don't have enough of the money, you can't have a decent life. So for you to be able to have some semblance of a decent life, you need to have a lot of money, and so that also affects a lot of people. So whatever it is that they can do to make money, and then of course people mock people, like you see people literally. I think I remember seeing some video of one celebrity. Can't remember. I'm not too sure of who it is now. Let me not just mention the wrong person. And then she was like, "Oh, people stay in economy. Oh, how do people stay in an economy?" I'm like, "Is that seriously? Yeah, people stay in economy. I do economy, sister. I do economy with my head held high." You understand? I'm not going to be going after some criminals because, oh, you need some money to be able to maintain life of first class or business class, and then you're doing all sorts of things to get all sorts of monies or whatever. There are some people who are able to, even businesses, if it's not legit, are able to look at it and say, no, we're not going to do this. No, we are not going to do this. And it takes a whole lot. And yes, as much as when people will mock, oh, people wear this, people don't wear that, people don't wear this, to whatever it is that they need to do. Yes, there are some people who don't wear it, and they are okay not wearing it. You see that mocking of people, that denigrating. Sometimes some people just want to roll, to be able to roll, and then in the process of rolling, they sell off everything, including their integrity, values, character, you name it, and their names. And so, poor Nigeria. That's all I can say. Poor Nigeria.